Okay, I think we are live here, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Looks like we're getting started here. We are live. Yep. So, a little bit of background for everybody here. What this stream is all about is we've been beta questing for a long time, but we've never really been able to have you guys really join us on the beta quest. So, I figured it might be a fun thing to do to kind of have you guys jump in on this a little bit with us. And I was supposed to go to a party tonight with my wife, but we forgot to get a sitter. So I wasn't able to go. So that said, if I stop in the middle of this, if my baby wakes up or something like that, I will have to pause it. But he should be down for the night, so we should be able to kind of jump into this here. What do you guys say? All right, let's go ahead and get going. So I've loaded up a bunch of beta codes from throughout the years. We'll be toggling between version 1.0, the Gold Cart, Ocarina of Time, and also the Debug ROM. So there'll be a little bit of pause in between when we do that. Nothing major. I haven't tested all of these codes just yet. On these ROMs here, but hopefully everything will go smoothly. We'll go ahead and see. And I haven't put in all of the codes from all of our beta quests, so I will be accepting suggestions and requests. But if I haven't put it in, I'm probably not going to stop the stream to go look it up again because it's probably been years since I've done it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. All right, looks like we got a bunch of people in the chat already, so we're just going to jump right into this. And we got an Arwing. Unfortunately, I can't cross this SOB. There we go. Gotta go fast. Let's get out of here. Boom. All right, very cool. Rocking an Arwing. There we go. So this is one of our original beta quests here, guys, where we rocked an Arwing. Except now when we recorded that originally, it was like composite through a TV to composite to a tape, and then we like captured the tape, so that was how it was originally recorded. So now we actually get to see it nice and real clear, because we're just doing it right off of a computer, if you will. Let's get out of here. Oh geez, oh god. Okay, let's take a look at this here. That's it. Coming around the bend here. Let's see if I can block those lasers with my shield. Alright, let's get to some high ground here. I'm thinking I'm gonna go up here, as a matter of fact. Oh, come on. It's a little bit funky, so you have to control it like this, because L is levitate, so you either have to hold it how you're not really supposed to hold an N64 controller, or something here. Son of a I pressed R. R is like a super fast Sonic mode, if you will. And so I actually don't, I forgot whenever I press my shield, I'm just going to shoot forward into oblivion. Let's take a look at some of these comments here so far, actually. Where are we here? All right. What do you think Breath of the Wild? I think it's probably the best, one of the best Zelda games I've ever played. I haven't felt, the last time I felt the way I felt about Breath of the Wild was when I played Ocarina of Time for the first time. So it's when you go out into Hyrule Field for the very first time, and that sense of awe you had as a kid, oh my god, this is the biggest thing I've ever seen. Nothing could possibly be bigger than this. Well, that's the feeling I had with Breath of the Wild. Also, notice how the arrow is an item that I'm using, but when I pull it up, it's a slingshot. Come on. And it constantly says I have 30, so I don't know if that's actually true or not. 30 pellets. Come on. Nice! That's awesome. I am using Project 64 to emulate this, and Nightwalker 80 says hello from Australia. Hello. I've been to Australia once, as a matter of fact. Let's go ahead and take a look at that one more time, guys. Why not? There we go. Oh, jeez. I forgot that it puts me into a cutscene when I leave because the game doesn't know where I am, basically. Oh, dear. I think it's about to freeze, actually. Remember in Wind Waker when all of these people turned into leaves? Alright, I think what we'll do is a reset here. And we'll jump back into it. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, the video keeps pausing because I'm toggling between things and resetting the game. So the video will pause periodically. This is beta questing. So when you beta quest, you just gotta toggle back and forth. You're putting in codes. It's not going to be a smooth experience, guaranteed. The game freezes a lot because you're hacking it, right? So we will have crashes today. There's absolutely guaranteed. So here's the thing. Get out of here. So the reason why I have the fast code on is because if you see the owl up there, the owl still thinks that you are coming out of the forest for the first time and will lock you into a cutscene and freeze the game. So, sweet. A chicken hatched from the egg that I was incubating. So basically, you got to have the fast mode on, and occasionally you get caught. There we go. Went past them just fine. There we go. Where do you plan on going this summer vacation? Says Gaming Dude 800. Well, I am long past summer vacation. I graduated from college from U of M in 2008, so I do not get summer vacations. I get work and taking care of my baby. Where are you going for summer vacation? Amanda says, damn it, John. What are you talking about, damn it, John? John's not here. John's with you, isn't he? Isn't John with you? Oh, there's John! Okay, so Rage in the Faraday cage is John. Because he keeps forgetting the Hard for Games password. Keeps like throwing salt in the chat, doing it as himself. I think. Oh, but I think John. You tell me. Does that little wrench mean you're a moderator? Okay, I love this. John says that when you're at your 3-year anniversary dinner, you just shit post on your own channel stream. Oh my god. John, I love you, but maybe you should be paying attention to your your lady, perhaps. Oh, who am I kidding? You shouldn't do that. You should be shit posting on the stream. All right, let's get this. Just like observe it for a hot minute. Press F to pay respects. That's right. Amanda says, when you're at your 3rd anniversary dinner and your girlfriend joins in to irritate Tony, you're not irritating me. Boom! I love this. Also, in the cartridge version, when you do this, like that explosion has quite a bit of slowdown, as a matter of fact. But luckily, since we're emulating today, there's no slowdown. That's a good boy, Louis. Louis is very tired. He has no idea that all of you are watching him right now. Kazing Low says, Tony, for real, how big is Eminem in my town? In Ferndale? Probably as big as he is everywhere else in the world. I mean, as far as Eminem goes, I believe he was born in Warren, which is the neighboring city to Madison Heights, which is like 5 minutes away from Ferndale. So I don't think he was actually from Detroit. I think he was born in Warren, but no one knows what that is. So he just says Detroit. But yeah, I mean, he's huge in Michigan. But he's also huge all over the world. Um, we did that video about the supposed leak that ended up not being a leak. It was a leak. It was just a leak of something else. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do something else, guys. We're going to pause the game for a second, throw on some different cheats. Let's do oh, I haven't shown that one in a while. Let's go ahead and do, oh, no, exploding rupee. Let's do that one for sure. Resetting the game. Again, we're beta questing. There's going to be some pauses in the gameplay footage here, guys. So, excuse me. No, I'm not going to play any of the restoration projects today. All right, so again, we got to get past this damn owl. So, John and Amanda, what are you eating for your 3rd anniversary dinner? Let me know in the comments below if you're still on. Okay, so Robert Robinson says, "What the F? I have the bell clicked and it didn't notify me. You know, I hate YouTube's a mess, guys. It really is. Check this out. Way clearer than we originally were able to showcase it, because originally we like showcased it in composite, as a matter of fact. Oh, someone's messaging me. I think it's my wife. She's gonna be crashing the party here, guys. John has a lot of lag. John has a lot of lag in real life or in fakesy life. All right, guys, let's jump right into this. Now, for those of you that haven't seen this episode where we covered this, you're in for a grand old surprise. Oh man. Okay. Let's I don't know if I jump into a room and jump back out, if it'll respawn or not. Let's take a little peek. It'll either freeze the game or respawn, one of the two. I've not. Girl, what you doing in here? Is this your house? I can't remember. Let's take a peek here. Oh, I think I see it. Here we go. Look at that, guys. Now that is what you call a polygon. Tuffins channel says, "Why don't you use save states?" I guess I could, but one of the things I mentioned earlier today was the reason why I'm doing this now is because I was supposed to go to a party, but forgot to get a sitter, so I didn't. So I'm beta questing, not beta save stated today. What do I think of Nintendo banning Nintendo fan games? Actually, Rich and I had a full debate on that. Check it out on our channel if you'd like. It's kind of a complicated answer. Matter of fact, I have some varying degrees of thoughts on that. All right, let's go ahead and see that one more time, and then let's move on to something else, because I mean you can only do so much with giant exploding rupee. Let's hit it from above, guys. Let's hit it from above. Didn't quite get it. Not quite yet. Oh, there we go. All right, pausing the game here, and let's jump into a different cheat here. Oh, let's see. We're gonna turn off the exploding rupee, and well, let's see here. Let's go ahead. Let's do one more beta item. Let's do one more beta item, and then we're gonna jump into some of those attacks that we showcased earlier. So let's do, where is Gotta find it here. Sorry guys, I got a huge list of codes that I'm kind of sorting through right now, which is why everything's paused. Oh, here we go. It was right there. Perfect. All right, resetting. Robert Robinson. Why can I not say your name today? Robert Robinson says, "Hey, are there any beta cutscenes or anything? I can't remember. It's been forever since I beta quested in like 2002." Yeah, there are a couple. There's like a beta cutscene from what I recall. So again, I'm seeing Melon Speedrun says rip stream. Why rip stream? What's going on with the stream, guys? Is there something I'm unaware of? Let's take a look here. Let's see here. Boom. All right. And boom. There we go. Marco Krieger says, notice me. Ah, very laggy. I got a professional shotgun microphone. Well, let's see if we can lower the settings here or something for you guys. Let's take a look. All right, let's take a peek at the settings. All right. That should help. All right. Let me know if this works a little bit better for you guys. All right, I just lowered the bit rate of the stream. So it should be a little bit better. Look here. Make sure we're still good. Like we're still live. We should be back soon here, I think. And here we go. Much better on your end. Okay, great. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to blame John. John set up the stream last time. And, or did he? For some reason, there were too many megabits, pushed through my slow-ish internet. I'm still going to blame John. I think he set the settings last time. All right. There we go. Let's go ahead and get back to it, guys. Here is a beta heart container. For those of you that don't know, Melon Speedruns, it's a fine gentleman. He's helping us out with our Wind Waker beta quest. Huge help. Way more complicated than Ocarina of Time beta questing. He is the man. He spent quite a bit of time with me trying to help my noob ass figure out what the hell to do. So really appreciate that. Oh, the secret. There's a little bit of a delay. I just mentioned the secret video, but it is coming along well. I've been in contact with the person I'm collaborating with, and we're getting going. E3 was a bit of a delay because she had a bunch of videos to knock out. All right, so we got our beta heart container here. Cool, boom, and then it just turns into a regular one. La-di-da. Da-di-da-di-da-di-da-da. Let's go ahead and showcase it one more time, and then let's move on to some different things other than just like beta items and such. Something a little more active, if you will. There we go. Let's take one more little peek at it. What do you guys think of this compared to what they ultimately utilized? Because it's almost like crystalline in a way, this thing, whereas the other one that they utilized is more akin to like. Well, to be fair, I have mentioned a couple times that we're doing a Wind Waker beta quest, so it wasn't really that much of a secret. Not just on the stream, but in general. Let's see here. Unmeltable Dude. Hi, this is kind of a weird channel for me because I barely watch the uploads, yet I'm subscribed anyways. Still like your content, though. Well, you gotta watch those uploads, man. But I do appreciate you being subscribed, of course. The draw distance of the object. Oh, you might have to. Yeah, please send that my way. That'd be pretty cool. Boom! I got a heart container again. Okay, so let's go ahead. A lot of boys did buy the GameCube. Langley06, you are 110% correct. Let's go ahead and switch on over to ye old Debug ROM. That was version 1.0, so you're going to get a little bit of a delay. So the Omega Gamer 7343 says, "Hey Tony, which do you prefer, Wind Waker or Ocarina of Time?" Well, my dirty little secret is that I haven't played through Wind Waker, which is why I'm collaborating with other people to help me with it. But because of my noobish quality with Wind Waker, I played every Zelda game. Except for Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass. I played Spirit Tracks, I played the CDI ones, I played every console, every handheld, I beat them all, every single friggin' one. But for some reason, Wind Waker, it just blew by it for some reason. So because I'm beta questing it, I actually started playing it, and I'm like 4 hours in or 3 hours in or something like that. Maybe a little bit further. But I love it. I think it's great. But I think I can't really tell which one I like better yet because I'm not that far into Wind Waker, unfortunately. All right, let's go ahead and take a peek here, guys. And let's go ahead and do... Yep. Oh, yep. That one. Oh, for sure. Yeah, we're doing those two. So, for those of you... Hey Bros 9698 says, "Damn, rip your soul for playing those RIP, rest in peace your soul for playing those CDI games. They were awful. They were awful." So anyways, for those of you that may have not seen our episode from earlier, we did a lot of like beta attacks, So there used to be like a front flip attack in Ocarina of Time. Let's go ahead and get into it here. Oh, did my emulator freeze? Maybe it does not like these two cheats being on at once. Let's try this again. There we go. There we go. I think it didn't like the levitate cheat being on at once, and whee! There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and fight some baddies here. Yeah. So the Omega Gamer, to comment on that, he's saying that everybody hated Wind Waker when it came out, and everybody loves it. I think all of those people that hated it, there's so much love for it now that I don't think anyone would ever admit that they once hated it. It'd be a great sin. So as you can see here, he's doing a front flip attack. But you can't be too damn close. If you're too close, you just get wrecked. Distance has to be perfect on this. There we go. How's the stream quality now, guys? Is it still holding up all right? Let me know in the comments. Hey, there was also a beta backflip attack. Sir, you didn't watch our episode this morning. I already showed it. But I will show it again today. So, yes, there is a beta backflip attack. We did show it in our episode this morning. If you haven't seen our episode this morning, I went into a lot more detail on our episode than I will in this stream. This is just kind of fun. That was kind of like history, more so. Amanda just donated $2 to the stream, the super chat option. Tell John to pay attention to me, Tony. Well, oh, I'm not gonna be able to get that. Let's go somewhere else. I don't know what to say about that. The problem is that John's, I love him, but he's easily distracted by that Zelda. Now I must message more. Thank you for the $2. Oh god, there's so many of them. Alright, where are you? I can't see target on them quick enough. Damn it. The problem is that this attack is kind of sloppy. Especially with like fast moving enemies. It kind of takes a, because you have to Z target, then you have to press A. It kind of takes a second to get it all prepped. And so with fast enemies, it is just a pain in the ass. See how I shoot right past it. These guys are too fast for this front flip. Tell you what. Let's go to an area with some dumber enemies. I actually don't have all of these memorized, but this will actually do perfectly well. Let's see here. Ooh, yeah, I will have to check out that code. How can I get my N64 to look this good? Yeah, you can't. This is like artificially good because basically what's happening is I'm emulating it, and then on top of that, it's like upscaling it, which is why the polygons look so damn crisp. The textures don't fare nearly as well, but the polygons, since they're rendered, they can be rendered at a higher resolution, but the textures are images that can't necessarily be rendered at a higher resolution, right? So I can see like the Navi and the attack in the corner. It looks good, but not like amazing. But if you do get the HDMI mod out, that would as far as like the best you can get on an actual console, that Ultra HDMI mod is probably the best you're gonna do. Let's see here. All right. Let's keep poking around. Nah, I don't want to go there. Nah. Can't remember what these are. Let's go up here. Perfect. Let's go ahead and show the backflip. So it's going to be paused for a second here. And go. Let's see if this will talk with the alpha levitate code. The other one, other time it froze the game. I did do it once. So let's see if we can get this bad boy working here. Do we have the levitate? Yep, levitate is functioning. Yep, okay, and we got the back jump too. Perfect. Get out of here. So again, like, these are not nearly as precise. Like with the normal jump forward slash, you could almost be any distance and they'll run into your sword. Whereas with the front and back flips, you can be almost any distance and they'll run into you. So that it's probably why they done got rid of it. Boom, there we go. Yeah, this is my dog beside me. He's just a very sleepy man. Blank 12 is the backflip sword slash. Reminds me of Sonic. It actually kind of does, because you can kind of like almost spin dash into people. Yeah, it really does. It kind of look like the Sonic. I don't want that. I'll read some comments while I'm floating up into the sky. See how it. So Ryan Dog says, "Hello there. I'm new and so far enjoy the content. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. What kind of content do you enjoy the most? We're always trying to figure out what you guys like the best and cater toward, what you guys like and also kind of what interests us, so we have a good happy medium between the two." Let's see how far up we are. Oh, not far up enough. Far up enough. Speaking of Sonic, what's your favorite Sonic game? Oh, geez, probably Sonic CD. My favorite Sonic game. I just like it. It's weird. It's different. It has I like Sonic 1, but it's like, I know a lot of people just love it, but it's definitely not my favorite. But it kind of has this weird in between of Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, but with really good music. So I don't know. I'd probably say that. As far as a newer Sonic game goes, I did very much fall in love with Sonic Generations. I thought it was quite good. What? Come on now. It's kind of my go-to because it's kind of an easy area to deal with enemies to showcase some stuff. I changed to adult link. Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot to showcase adult link / didn't showcase adult link in the video this morning. As far as the flips go, the other stuff I did. Boom. Boom, son. Oh shit. That's gonna be another spider. I was incorrect. Ah, get out of here. Get out of here. These things take 2 backflips to kill. Good God. There we go. Look, you can see the seam of the door here. At least, yeah, they see. Look at this on the side. I should probably kill this thing. Ah, come on, get out. All right, look at the it's like. Bo Holbrook says, have found anything that was previously undiscovered, anything that surprised you? On our original beta quest, I was more so just spending a lot of time messing around with the beta quest code, but I did find some weird stuff. Like the very first one we did, where it was just kind of like, wow, like this, I didn't know you could do this. And then I found some other stuff, like just being able to levitate into places and things. Most of the codes were not created by me, except for that very first one. Or I should say that the very first beta quest I did have some. Oh my god, look at him switching around. We're looking up his tunic. Very dirty. Do 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 do. Oh, there we go. Like, I had some collision up on that beat. Oh yeah, I kind of like to back over here. So there's a request in the chat for beam attack. I think there is a code that sort of recreates the broken shambles of what remains of the beam attack in the game. I do not have that code set up right now, so I cannot showcase it, unfortunately. But it is a good request. I've actually never done it. I need to look into it a little bit further. I think there's some hacks that allow you to do the blade beam. Dean Horror 64 says, "What is your favorite F-Zero game?" My favorite F-Zero game is probably F-Zero X with the BB expansion. That is quite good. Are there some issues with the audio, guys? Let me know. Someone mentioned that the audio is a little funky. Oh, I'm sure there is some Metroid beta stuff. I've never been as much of a Metroid guy, so I haven't actively searched for it. But the way our beta quests generally work is that people will vote, and then we'll decide which one to do next. So if people voted for Metroid, we would research it. It's just that people generally haven't voted for Metroid. Lately, people have been kind of sick into N64 stuff, which is fine with me, but I keep trying to remind people that like anything with like an action replay or like a cheat device, we can generally beta quest. Audio is badly compressed. Let me take a look here at this. Hey, babe. Alright, guys, I'm going to make an adjustment to the audio here, and we will see if it makes a difference. Hold on 1 second. Alright, let's see here now. That's not quite enough. Alright, boom. Testing, testing, testing. That's a little bit too much, I think. Let's go back a little bit. Okay, how's the audio now? Let me know how the audio sounds, if it's fuzzy, if it's clear, if it doesn't sound compressed, that kind of stuff. There were some comments about it being too compressed. Didn't like my compression filter. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Glad it sounds better for you guys. Okay. Cool. All right, so let's see here. Let's do something a little bit different. I was sent a code in the middle of this stream. Let me see if I can pull it up. Just give me 1 minute here, guys. Sent a code, new code. All right. Sent by Melon Speedruns for the Debug ROM. Extend the draw distance. So let's take a little peek here, see what this does here, guys. Give me just 1 more second. I gotta actually load this code now. Reset. There we go. Let's see if we're going to get in business here. So here's a good one. We'll go on a mountain and see if the extend the draw distance does much here. Then we levitate up. Okay. Let's do adult length. We've done enough of kid length. There we go. I want you to code. Oh dear. Alright, so let's see if we still got that. There we go. Yep. Still have that. I can't even look at this, guys. Can't even do it. Barely functional. Alright, so this code is supposed to extend the draw distance. But let's see. Let's push this code to its feasible limit. We go as high as we possibly can. See if it has any change. Oh, we're gonna see what we do here. See what we do. Zachary Lunsford 2 says, why Tony doesn't read my comments during stream? I just read that one. I can't read all the comments. There's just so many of them. At some point, I also have to play the game. But if you retype your previous comment, I will definitely try to read it. Let's go to Hyrule Field. Once I slowly meander back down. Where am I? I don't remember which one was Hyrule Field. No, that's opening cutscene. This is close enough to Hyrule Field. I'll just jump out of here. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Oh. Game's freezing. I don't think it likes this. I don't think it likes this code very much. Come on. Stay with me here. Jeez, oh man. It does not like this code very much. I think it's a combination of codes I have running right now. Let's try it again. I'm going to remove the backflip one. The soft reset. See where we're at. We'll go from there. There we go. Huh. Look at that. John asks during his anniversary dinner, which he should be paying attention to his girlfriend. So, did you level up Zorildar yet? Tony, I've gotten hints from some videos that you live in Michigan. So what are your thoughts on the massive storm that happened, plus the floods and roads getting destroyed by the flooding? Are you referring to the Great Flood of 2014? Because that was awful. All right, let's take a look at the draw distance here. It's a little hard for me to tell because it is the Debug ROM, and or rather, it is emulating and I'm upscaling and everything, and it's kind of cleans everything up pretty nicely, but it does seem like you can see further. I think. Now you're playing with power. So, Hyrule Nation, or no, who was it? Someone said there should be a parody channel called Wet for Games. Originally, we were going to see if we could get a bunch of women on, and then they would just be called Waterford Games. But it never happened. Dumb people. What else can we showcase here, guys? Let's take another look at the sheets here. Oh, let's throw on some of that. Let's throw on some of that. Let's just see if we could toss all those on without exploding the game. See what happens. Oh. No, I don't want any of this crap. Oh no. Here we go. And let's go ahead and... Uh-oh. We pushed it too hard, guys. I put too many codes on at once. And it blew up. Try this again. Here, let's do this. That should be good enough, I think. There we go. So we were talking about this earlier, the manual jump. You already kind of have that side-to-side jump, right? With this, you can kind of just jump forward. So long as you're in this sort of widescreen, you know, Z-target mode. I've been watching H4G Games since the Superman debug, says Robert Cumming. Thank you very much, Robert. We appreciate it. So you're a relatively new subscriber. Demon Ender says, give me a shout out. This is my horrible channel. Hey Tony, is there a way to play Zelda? Not really. And you know, people do like ROM hacks to put in a lot of these, like sort of beta elements or things I think would have been in Zelda. So, for example, you might have like the master class, so you already have kind of Zelda dungeon scheme, right? And then people might add in like the blade beam or like the front attack or the front flip or attack or the back flip and the manual jump and like all this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, what you're really doing is you're just kind of creating like a ROM hack with like a mixture of beta elements and people's own ideas and you know, like I said, kind of using the master quest as a base, you know. So to answer your question, no, not really, but kind of, but it's not actually for Zelda. Daniel A says, I've been watching H4G Games since 2012. Thank you. Zachary Lunsford 2 is going to have to retype your last comment. I did not see it. Any thoughts on the GoldenEye 007 beta quest? I think that was either the runner-up or the next one on the docket. I'm going to have to double check. I can't remember exactly. Can I not levitate over this thing? I can't remember what any of these plays are. Let's just read the game. Come on. Come on. Robert Cummings says, did you do a Star Fox beta quest? Yes, I did. I did a Star Fox 64 beta quest. We need a reset here, guys. Hyrule Nation says, my friend from Nintendo gave me a copy of Zelda, but I'm not allowed to share it with people. Ain't that always the story? Come on. So sometimes with data questing, I mean, you are hacking the game, right? So what you end up doing is kind of you're messing with the game basically. So crashes happen. Crash bandicoots happen. Let's take a look here. Let's try to get this going again. Let's do one or two more. Showcase what we can showcase here. Let cheats get going. Turn the angle jump off. Okay, let's do the third person mode that I showcased earlier today in our episode. Dean Amorpha, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. 64 says it's possible for there to be an unfinished dev version of Zelda out there waiting to be found. Absolutely, it's possible. I have been searching very hard for it. But, I mean, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's out there, maybe it isn't. Hard to tell. Come on. This emulator's having some trouble here. Let's try one more time here. Keeps terminating the operation. Give it another go. Do you know if there's any news on Link's Awakening 64? I am not at liberty to say. Right, let's go ahead and try this. Third person mode. Reset, activate the code, and let's see what we can do. Okay, there we go. Thank goodness. Okay, so we call third person mode. You pull out your bow, and it doesn't actually like go into a first person mode. It has to be third person mode, right? And I would imagine the same thing would happen with any sort of projectile weapon. Let's toss two of those on there. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. I want to let me come on. That from here if you want to. There we go. Very good. What emulator are you using? I'm using Project 64. I would 100% agree with the green exclamation point that this game does need more Nicolas Cage. It is severely lacking in this Nicolas Cage. My theory is that they couldn't get the rights to his, couldn't get the rights to utilize him, and he was going to be a big part of Zelda, which is why they ultimately had to cancel it, obviously. Alrighty. More third person action here. Oh my god, it's the first time I've ever been able to hit something in third person mode using this cheat. Damn near impossible. I'm barely touching the joystick and he's popping all over the place. Just shows you why that Z targeting is so crucial. I mean, without it, you're pretty much screwed. I mean, good luck, you know. H4G, you should do a video with Beta 64. Oh man, I'd love to. Beta 64 is good stuff. Somebody tweet at Beta 64 and let them know that. I'm a big fan of his channel. I don't watch every episode, but every episode I've seen, I've liked. Got good stuff. My name is spelled Tony. There's some debate in the comments on that. There we go. Why don't I collab with that one video gamer, the completionist? I think that when you are as big of a channel as he is, probably get a million requests. So I think if I were to attempt to even contact him, it would probably just go under the, wow, I've received 500 emails today. I don't know who this person is sort of folder. Which is unfortunate. I'd love to. I mean, he's got a great channel, don't get me wrong, but it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, it'd be great, but I mean, the chances of that actually happening are unfortunately slim. Let's see if there's one more thing I can show you guys today. Take a peek here. We'll do Daniel A says, lol, how does H4G Games only have 31,000 subscribers? I do not know. I don't know. It's kind of a niche thing, I suppose. You know, if you feel like you want to help H4G Games out and help us get more subscribers, the best thing to do is comment. Like the videos, click the share button, all that good stuff. I mean, really, that's how it gets discovered. The way YouTube's algorithm works is that they pay attention to two things, you know, or one primary thing is watch time, how long you watch a video, how much, you know, how many minutes rack up, that kind of thing. So if a video gets a lot of minutes, they start pushing it to more people. But other things they pay attention to is interactions. So if there's a bunch of comments or a bunch of likes or something like that, then they will start pushing, essentially. Okay, so this is the one of the last ones I'm going to show you guys today. So originally, and again, this is something that I covered earlier in today's video. Again, if you haven't checked out our regular episodes, definitely check out the one from today because I cover all of these things, but here it's just exploratory. You know, we're just messing around. There I actually explain, you know, the kind of history of them. I show beta footage, you know, showcase why these were here, speculation as to why they were canceled, or not canceled, but like removed, Gaming Dude 800 says you should do a video with that Easter egg hunter. Actually, we have. He's a great friend of the show. I love James. We did an episode covering top 5 beta quest stuff for Zelda, and then we also did top 5 like Easter eggs, our top 5 Easter eggs in gaming or something to that effect. I can't remember exactly what the title was, but you know, it's basically Easter egg related. But yeah, and he actually did a video on our channel, so you should check that out. It's actually he did a bunch of like glitches and cartridge tilts for Zelda on our channel, which was a lot of fun. So anyways, what I was going to showcase here was normally Link pulls out his sword. Why can't I see target? There we go. Normally Link pulls out his sword and slashes at the same time. But originally, if you watch some of the original trailers, he pulls out the sword, and then it's a separate motion to do so. It's a slash. So all this does, it's a hack. It's not a beta element. It's a hack to mimic a beta element. separating it into two. So that's one of those things that I mean, you know, like people talk about Zelda or beta restoration stuff. A lot of times they're just messing around, and kind of like adding codes in to make it more like beta-like. Blank 12 says, speaking of the Easter egg hunter, I came here from your video on his channel. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, we love James. I need to contact him again just to say hi, but he's a really good guy. Let's see here. And thank you for all the comments today, guys. Great stuff in the chat. Kind of half paying attention to this, half paying attention to the chat. What am I using to record right now? I got a Logitech webcam. I have a shotgun microphone that I've been using for filmmaking for quite some time. That I'm recording my audio with, and then to actually for the game footage I'm using Project 64, and I am just right into it. Come on. Oh, will I? What? Oh, cool. I subscribed. But I am utilizing OBS to stream. Let's see here. So before we go today, let me see if there's any last comments that I can cover. Let's see here. What is this silliness? To like scroll up on this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, these comments are awesome, guys. I do appreciate you commenting. And like I said, if you guys haven't seen the video from earlier today, definitely check it out. It has some similar content to this, but I really go a lot more in depth covering the hows and whys and whats and all that good stuff. Let's see. Will you ever do a Smash Bros. 64 beta quest? Possibly. The way we do our beta quests, and I mentioned this earlier, is basically people vote on them. So we do a beta quest, and for a non-Ocarina of Time series, we have a normal beta quest series where it's just anything. It doesn't have to be Ocarina of Time. And people vote, and whatever is the most voted on, we'll do that. So we have got a lot of people mention Smash, but it's never been number one. So if you want it, just keep, go to our, our next beta quest video that we do, which might be Goldeneye or Donkey Kong 64, one of the two, and vote for the one that you want. Comment, let me know, or comment on the Banjo-Kazooie one, because the votes aren't completely tallied yet. So let me know on that video, and yeah, that's the best way to do it, really. If you want to see one, it's all a matter of who wants it, really. So. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today. If there's any last comments, get them in the next 10 seconds here. Let's see here. We have a vote for Goldeneye. Oh, Goldeneye might be the next one. So, there are some questions regarding in the stream, where certain people are. It's all kind of a time thing. So for example, we like to have episodes every weekend, and not everyone's available to shoot every weekend. So it's kind of a matter of who's available when. Some Hardcore Games members are out of state right now, so it's very difficult for them to shoot. So yeah, it's just kind of one of those things. Or, for example, like I'll have some time on a weekday, I'll knock out 2 episodes myself, and then knock out something with John on the weekend, that kind of thing. So that way, it doesn't necessarily always have everyone, but it allows us to have a steady stream of content for you guys. So in my mind, it's more important to have a steady stream of content than necessarily having every cast member every time. Maybe I'm wrong, but I want to make sure that we're consistent for you guys, especially our Patreon people, because they're donating in the show, and I want to make sure that it's, like I said, consistency is important. Let's see, any last questions here? All right, guys. Well, that's about it for today. I think we were questing for maybe an hour and a half or so, something like that. So again, thank you guys for watching and subscribing. Check out the video from earlier today, and we will see you guys next time. I'm going to go ahead and stop streaming in 3, 2, 1, and